man needs no introduction. Give your loudest JM Jupiter welcome to Meow!
Yo, meow, meow, meow. So how's it going? All right, so first of all, super excited to be here. My talk is, any slides? No slides, fuck. All right. All right, so okay, anyway, it's money trader or right, whatever, right? Anyway, okay, for this section, I think first of all, have you guys seen the giant cat? Yeah, man, that wasn't easy, man. You know, it's like, I think 2 months ago we had this idea, what if we had a cat? And what if it was really big, like really big? And that's a cat, yeah. But anyway, it's fine. Yeah, so anyway, I think I'm just going to kick out this section here, talking about like money trader. And so basically, I think I mean, guys, isn't it crazy? Guys, how many of you are above 15 or 20? 20 years old? Above 20 years old? Most of us, right? So it's like, it's crazy. It's like but imagine a few thousand years ago, right? Like money meant gold, right? And then only nature can create money, right? That makes sense? Like only nature, like gold or seashells or whatever, right? And then when we grew up, the only thing we know is like government made money, right? The government, oh, every other money is a scam. Don't touch it, it's bad for you, right? And then, you know, we'll be like, and then only government can create money, right? But now we are at, like, I think we're at a money trader. Oh, it's crazy. It's like every fucking person, including the president of the fucking United States, can create money, right? I think that what's going to happen in the next like few years is going to be insane. It's like, I think we're going to see a world whereby we are really going to see a world where I think potentially where every idea, every person, every community has their own coin, right? And what does that do to the whole world? I mean, we literally, the entire world, right, is structured from one idea, right? Guys, think about it. Your economic textbooks, right? Who studied economics here? Okay, cool, awesome. Guys, what is the constant factor, right, in all economic calculations? But precisely, price, right? So, like, every single economics that we grew up on, right, assume one thing, right? That there was a dollar, right? If you study in Singapore, you study a Singapore dollar, right? If you study in US, you study US dollar, right? And maybe you study interchange, like, you know, international currencies. But basically, the whole internet, everything that we know, understand, is built on the idea of a single currency, right? Being like the gold standard, right? But I think the world is going to change very, very soon. It's going to be insane. Because why? Think about it, right? It's like, you know, people always say, hey, fiat is better than crypto. But is that really true? Now, think about it for a while, right? Now, say, for example, say the South African rand or whatever, right? Or some fiat, right? Now, what is more liquid? Is that more liquid or you just mint the token and put it on Mitara or Radium? Which one is more liquid? Theoretically, you can say that it is like the fiat, right? But come on, like, you can actually, but the moment, the very split second, you put a token, right, you know, on the AMM, Jupiter picks it up, bang! Everybody in the world, right, can buy it. It's insane, right? So we're really going into the era of money, right, whereby it's not just like being made by everybody, right? It's instantly accessible everywhere, right? And every single, like, everything you knew about economics is going to be changed. So what does that mean though, right? It's like, we grew up in a world where we assumed that there was a certain stability, right, in the currency, in the money we use. We grew up in a world whereby there was certain guardrails, right, whereby we had very, very clear parties telling us, okay, this is good, this is bad. All right, we had trust. We can be like, okay, we trust someone. Okay, if someone is scammer, hey, this guy's a bad guy, arrest him, right? But all that is gone. All that's going to be completely evaporated, right? You know, over the next, like, I think, what, 2 years? I think 2 years. Right. But I think, yeah, so I think the question is that what kind of world we live in, right? I think the purpose of this talk and to talk to everyone is that, hey, basically I think we need brand new systems, right? For Money 2.0, the governments have created very, very elaborate systems, right? And I love governments, by the way, right? You know, to be clear, I love governments. I think I think our life has improved tremendously, right, as a result of good governance, right? But now I think we are at the era whereby all the systems that we use to create money has changed, right? So a lot of new questions come out, right? And for me, there are three main questions, right? Now, first of all, it's the idea of fair seniorage, right? So seniorage it sounds like a big word, but simple, right? Seniorage refers to the profits of money creation. Okay, let me say again. Seniorage, okay? It's English, not Irish. The profits of money creation. Now, why is it that such a crucial word Most of them don't know that word. For a very simple reason, because for a very, very long time, seniorage, right, was a purview, not of you, not of me, but of governments, right? And the very, very, very small set of bankers, right, who can actually influence that, right? But now it's a new era, right? And now we have now literally anyone can be part of the seniorage process. But again, what is fair, right? What is fair? Like what is considered good? What is considered bad? Right? Like who should get the profits on money creation? I think that's actually one of the central topics, right, of the next coming few years. The other big topics is actually around the idea of community currencies, right? Because right now we are creating tokens, okay? Tokens, right? That's all, right? And hoping they become valuable, right? But if you look at every single currency that lasted, right? Whether it is Doge or BTC or AI16Z, or Jup, right? It's always backed, right, by a community with common ethos, right, with common understanding of the world. So then the question becomes like, how do we kind of go from just relentlessly pumping out token after token after token, right, and doing endless kind of like market manipulation, right, to try to make it very valuable, right? How do we go from that to kind of like really building the core focus of building communities that can sustain money? You see what I'm saying? Right? So I think that's the central challenge, right, of our industry, right? Can we move past like literally pressing a min button and like watch trading it, right? To hey, let us really, the norm shouldn't be that, right? That's the norm right now, right? The norm should be hey, you know what? Why can't an earnest group of people come together and press the button and say, hey, let's work together. Let's grow the value together, right? So I think that's actually the second thing. Let's move past pure tokens to community currencies, right? But I feel like that's actually where it comes from. The currency value, whether you're a meme, whether you're a platform, or whether you have a purpose like AI16Z, right? To really anchor aside the value, yeah. And the third topic is something that I think is also very important, but I forgot about it because I'm freestyling it. So yeah. I'm serious, I forgot about it. So, but don't worry, I'll write an essay on it very soon. So you guys get to read my essay, okay? All right. So I think, so I think that's my whole thing about Money 3.0. Essentially, I think we need to move from we are living a world where the governments have control money creation. It's not a bad thing, but it's not a bad thing, right? But now we're moving to a world where we all can be part of the seniorage process and figuring out what is fair, right? And figuring out how do we kind of go from just focus on a number, right, to focus on the community nature aspect. I think it's going to be the main challenge for our industry in the next coming few years. Yeah, I think that's it for me for this topic. I think today what we're going to have is that we're going to have a lot of really great projects coming here, right, to talk about their platforms, right, they're going to use to launch new money, I guess. You know, yeah, I think it's fun. All right, so cool. So thanks guys, thanks for being here. Thank you.
Give it up for Meow, everybody, one more time. So now we know what Money 3.0 is.